Alright, hello guys, and welcome to battle number 2 of my multiplayer battles on Shogun 2 Total War. So again, I have my normal army since this is Shogun 2 Total War Conquest multiplayer, just because I sort of want to get some stuff, get better armies and stuff. Because it's actually pretty cool now that they have like sort of a I guess an objective to multiplayer. So, I have my normal army, 4 groups of Lone Sword Ashigaru, 3 groups of Bow Ashigaru, my general here, Ryan in the back, and my 2 Yari cavalry. My opponent, Hafra, he had a ton, I think he was 1 level above me, so he had a lot of, he had a lot of experience or veteran troops. But as you can see, he already has 3 right here. And of course, he has his general in the back. He has 1 Yari cavalry. And if you're gonna go with cavalry as your main, what's it called? Like if you're gonna choose to be from where cavalry is very good, then you should usually have minimum of 2. But I'm not telling you to just go out and get more cavalry, but and then he has 2 Yari Bow Ashigaru and 3 he has 1 Katana Samurai and 2 Lone Sword 3 Lone Sword Ashigaru. And so this is on the foothills. Pretty interesting map because it's sort of, as again on Battle 1, the maps were made completely identical, and they are still, as you can see, 2 ridges, each side is very similar. So right here, since I don't know why, but he probably could have sent someone right here to capture his archery dojo. This is to the shrine to keep morale up, and this is melee. So I put my archers up here, but it doesn't really matter. Right here, he sent up most of his infantry just to stop my men from capturing the shrine, and now he's gonna charge in. And since my men are in a sort of a column, oops, what was that? In column, they're pretty freaking strong. I mean, they still break since they're Ashigaru units, which are basically like newbies, whatever you'd like to call them. They just came from the streets of their hometown and just trying to learn how to fight. So I just did a quick hammer and anvil on their archers, on their Yari cavalry, and now I turned around and now I'm gonna head straight for his general. Because if I kill his general, then I know I can pretty much win this battle. And wow, that guy went flying. And now he turned around his most of his infantry just to meet my cavalry. So when they turn around here, I can just pretty much completely hit them in the back because I have my archers up here shooting down, and I have my general who also has bows shoot down on them too. And again, another unit of mine routed, so I turn around now, and they turn around and start fighting. So now I pull out my cavalry, and I've actually lost a ton of men. And I just want to try, I'm not going to charge in, but I just want to keep my cavalry known on his flank. So if he tries to make any moves to get around my men, he'll be warned with my cavalry. So now, I noticed these guys a little late, but it doesn't really matter. But now I notice that I'm sort of getting completely destroyed because I've lost all my infantry. So I'm gonna try and regroup on top of this mountain. And I've already I sort of captured this a little late because I captured it and then I get into the melee fight. But so now I'm just looking out over the ridge. It is very nice with the mountains in the background. But yeah, so he has a lot of veteran units. I have 1, and I think they already rout. And I don't know what's with these guys, but they route towards the enemy. I don't know if that was intended, but they're like, they walk into their death, and now they turn around. So they do have a pretty good sum of archers. Having your general have being range is pretty helpful. So now he has his light green units coming. But now he notices that he has an advantage in the middle, so he's going to try and use his advantage to take this, the shrine in the middle. But now I notice that he has an advantage, so I'm going to just mass up my archers right in the middle here, so if he wants to try and capture it, he can get a ton of arrows. And I just gotta say again that these graphics are really, really amazing. So now he's sort of gonna take out his units from here, just because he doesn't want to lose any. And that was a pretty good shot for only shooting like 4 or 5 arrows. Took out 2. So now, I notice, he's sort of just still keeping on that ridge, and I sort of see that he's sending this unit to march over to try and take back the melee dojo, because if he takes that, he basically wins, because he has almost all the infantry right now, and if he takes that, I can basically say goodbye to winning. But now I'm going to send over my Yari cavalry because his men are no match. Well, I guess I will soon. But as you can see, I sort of took the one he should have took, and he didn't take the one I should have took. It's just like how this map is laid out is pretty awesome. So yeah, now we're just raining arrows down, and I have taken out quite a few in the middle. And there's another guy who's on the ground. Is he gonna die? Is he gonna die? I've never seen a guy get up from this. And now his arrows are gonna turn around and shoot me, but I will get off the first volley. So now I send over my my cavalry. Some head down the ridge and some head up. So now he's going to notice this and he's going to turn around. And that's what I wanted to do, because if I engage, I might lose my cavalry, which I can't do. Because I still have the advantage on cavalry. And now he's using his general to shoot me. So I'm just going to back up on this ridge for some cover. Even though it really won't do much, but... And this is when, like, micromanagement and being able to control your men really comes in dire need, because if I lose one of these cavalry units, the battle's over. But now my archers are just shooting at each other, and right here I'm about to notice that these archers aren't in the battle, so I'm going to just plop them up a little bit like that. And now he notices that these guys aren't accomplishing getting the melee dojo, so he's going to send up his cavalry to just sort of back his men up, so they can take it. Now, since these units that he's using to capture the dojo aren't ranged, sorry, I can just send my cavalry units, like make it look like I'm charging down, because I wanted to see if he was backing these guys up or just making it look like he has if he's going to do that, which I sort of knew. But now I'm just going to put them behind this building so that he can't take it. And now the engagement in the middle has sort of started, and we're just raining arrows down. Even my general is helping out. So I sort of forget to put these guys on skirmish. I mean, I put them on right there, and they still get into the fight. But now I'm going to send my infantry that I had behind my archers in. You can see it worked more successfully over there. And now his archers are raining down. So right here, this is what really helps me. So he sent in all his cavalry and those units to chase after me now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these units and I'm going to make a trap. I'm going to pull them far enough away. I sort of have a micromanagement error right there. And I'm just going to keep pulling them away down the mountain. And I'm going to pull my general with them. And I'm going to put them right here. And then I'm going to put my general right here. And I'm going to make them walk into a trap. Have these archers turn around and rain arrows down upon them. And you can even see his cavalry is not together. So yeah, now he's chasing down. He thinks that he has the advantage, and I'm letting him think that. So now I'm just going to turn around, and I'm going to engage him. And I basically took out a ton of his cavalry right there. And now I'm going to move on to his general. And these archers routed because I beat his melee. I beat his lone sword men in the middle. So yeah, this is a general battle right here. And I don't know why my generals still have out their bows, but so, and you can see up here that those infantry that he sent with them had no use in the battle. So yeah, I basically defeated all his horses, and I incapacitated his general, because I'm pretty sure you can't kill them. And I suffered a few losses. Oh, that guy's dying. So that's the battle. He gave up after that because I don't know. He still had a chance. He still had a full group of men and some archers, but I don't know. So afterthoughts of that battle. I'll probably stop doing afterthoughts of battles, but I think you should always set traps. Setting a trap where, setting a trap like I did, where I made the enemy think that he had an advantage when he didn't. That was very good. And separating your men, like as you saw, since his infantry units were ahead of his cavalry. When they were running up the mountain, they were getting in the way, slowing them down even more, and separating them even further. So the more you separate them, the more you'll have an advantage. I'll keep playing Conquest and multiplayer. I say thanks for watching, and comment, rate, and subscribe.